Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make some beats for Until Japan, but not just one beat. I'm gonna show you guys how to make 2 beats. Yes, 2. I got that 2 for 1 special. I'm like Domino's Pizza. But Until Japan just dropped this tape right here. Trompe Wells. I'm probably not saying that right, but guys, if you don't know who Until Japan is, you should listen to it because this tape is actually really hard. But for the first beat, I wanted to make something like Shoot for the Moon because this beat is really sexy, guys. So the first thing we're gonna need is a sample. Now I found this sample on YouTube. It's called Gyeonggi Haju Lani. I don't even know what language this is, but I definitely butchered that. But guys, this sample is very sexy. So I only really used one part. It's this part right here. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play like 2 seconds of it because I'm not gonna get copyrighted. But listen to how sexy this sample sounds. Oh my god, those strings. Oh my god. Listen to this part. Oh my, yeah, that sounds sexy, guys. So for the sample, all I really did was I put it to 138 BPM, and then I pitched it up by 4. And for the melody, guys, it's honestly just the sample, that's it. But I added some effects on it. So the first thing I put was this shaper box right here. It's called Rhythm Glitch. Actually, let me show you guys the difference. So without the shaper box, it sounds like this. It just sounds normal, there's no effects on it. But then with the shaper box, it kind of like gives it, I don't know, some sort of movement, but this is what it sounds like. See, and I thought that shit sounded hard, guys. But yeah, like I said, shaper box, Rhythm Glitch 1, and then I put an EQ on it, took out some low end, high end, put another EQ to take out some more low end, then I put a halftime on it to 1 bar, and now, as you can see, the halftime is currently off. That's because it kind of alternates throughout the beat, so like during the hook and shit, it sounds like this. But then some parts of the verse, it actually halftimes, just to switch up the melody a bit, and now this is what the melody sounds like halftime. And that may sound ass on its own, but with the drums it sounds hard, guys, trust me. That's honestly it for the melody, guys. Like I said, it's just a sample. But moving on to the drums, I added the snare. The snare roll at the end right here. These hi-hats. Then I put these second hi-hats, they kind of just play in the background. I don't know why I put those guys, honestly, but like you can't really hear them, but you can like feel them. I don't know, I just wanted to put those. Then I put this third hi-hat. I only played 1 note, look. And then this thick ass 808. And then last thing I did was I put these open hats. And that is honestly the beat, guys. That's it. So that should take 2 seconds. Now, I can't even lie to you guys. The reason why it's so simple is because, so I slapped the drums on the melody, and I actually didn't know what else to do. But let me start yapping. Let me show you guys the beat. So this is the intro right here, and I actually kind of used a different part of the sample. Honestly, all I did was this. I just did this, and then that. But this is the intro right here. And the sample plays. Let me just get to the drums, guys. So this is where the hook starts, when everything drops. And then the second half of the hook, the second hi-hats come in and the open hats. And see, guys, like, even though this beat sounds very, like, simple, it's actually pretty hard. I don't know, I like this beat. And then, so here the melody switches, because, you know, I didn't want the melody to just play the same shit the whole time. So I put the halftime here. And then this is like a bridge right here. So, it's just the 808 and the second hi-hat playing. And then drops back into the hook, and then that's it. That's honestly the beat. And then honestly, I just kind of copied this shit over. And that's it. But let me know what you guys think of this beat for real, because I like it, but I feel like I could have done better. I can't even lie. But let me go to the second beat. The second beat I really like. Moving on to the second beat, this one's a more ambient type of one, and as you can see, it uses another sample. Now, I'm pretty sure this sample is Suicide Boys or G59. Guys, I don't really listen to Suicide Boys, I can't even lie. Someone just commented it on one of my shorts. I didn't actually sample it myself. I got the melody from, Nine and Yao. I don't know how to say his name, I can't even lie. But look, he's worked with like Can and shit. He's actually kind of goated. See, like Can. Holy shit, he has every single Can song. Can. But actually, this beat, believe it or not, almost had Until Japan on it. Now let me show you guys. So this is an EP by my boy Sleeping Relics. Now he dropped this shit 2 years ago. Oh my god. And as you can see, I am on this tape. But look who else is. Look guys, look at how stacked this tape is. You got Until Japan, you got Southside Silhouette, Silent Casket, you got Slim GGP. Guys, like he could just put Until Japan on this song. Like why over here? Why can't you put it on this one? But it's all good. Shout out to Sleeping Relics. Guys, listen to this tape if you want to. This tape's hard. But anyways, this is the sample that he sent me. There's actually different parts of it. So this is the first part. And this is the second part. See, he kind of just did what I did. He left it normal here, and then he put like a shaper box or some next effect plugin on this to chop it up a little. And then the third part of the sample. And the fourth part. And see guys, with these beats, really all you need is a sample, and then you just want to put shaper box on it and just put a shit ton of effects. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing he did on here, because it doesn't sound like there's anything else on this melody. And on the mixer channel, I mean, I didn't really need to do anything. I just took out some low end, and then I put some reverb on it. And then so moving on to the drums, guys, these drums are so smooth. First thing I added was a snare, second snare, these hi-hats. And as you heard, these hi-hats have some reverb to them and some panomatic. Then the second hi-hat, again, I just added one note. I don't know why I'm doing this with these beats. I'm just adding one note. Then I added 3 808 patterns. I don't know why, guys. Sometimes I'm kind of extra. But this is what the first 808 pattern sounds like. Oh, see, that's that CTM 808. That shit sounds hard. Listen to the end right here. The second pattern's the exact same MIDI. I just changed the 808 to the 16 bass. And then the third pattern is the spins. And then look, let me just play the end right here. And then these open hats right here. And that's it guys, that's the beat. Really all you really need for these beats is a nice sample and some drums. And that's pretty much it. So let me play the beat. So this is the intro, I'm not gonna play that, I already did. Listen to how smooth these drums are, guys. Listen to this. See how smooth that is? Oh my god! Now listen to how the 808 switch. This shit sounds so sexy. Watch this, watch this. That sounds so hard. That guys, this beat is actually so smooth. Then the 808 switches again to the spins. I don't know why. I just put a shit ton of 808s, but this is what it sounds like. And then, okay, so this part right here, I merged all the 808 patterns together. So this is what it sounds like. Oh my goodness, you heard the bounce on those 808s, holy fuck! And then this part of the sample comes in. And then that's actually the beat. All I did was this. Look, I took this, copied it over. It's pretty much the same shit. So let me know what you guys think of these beats. Which one of these beats of mine that I played for you guys do you like the most? Number 1 or number 2? But let me know what you guys think of this album right here. And if you haven't listened to it, you should listen to it. What are your favorite songs? My favorite songs are Shoot for the Moon, Wolf in Sheepskin, and probably One Hell of a Drug. All those songs are very hard. And comment your favorite Until Japan songs. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.